everybody, Braden here, Braden's Fish Tank channel. So today I want to show you how to set up a basic shell dweller tank. So first off, you want to get some type of tank and put it on a good, steady, stable surface that'll be able to support its weight. This is a 50-gallon tank. I have it on kind of like a dresser, and it works out fine. So I have, first you want to get your equipment. You want to have the tank. This is, as I said, a 15-gallon tank. It's nice to put something down on it. Cardboard's not the best. That's what I have down on it because if it leaks from the tank, it gets wet. I have a placemat that works pretty well on my other tank. You want to have a filter and heater, and you can put that stuff on later. Same with the light and the hood. And you usually want to have a closed top just so the fish don't jump out, and a thermometer too. But we're going to keep this rolling, and I'll be back once we have the next section, which will be putting in your substrate. Alright everybody, we're back. The next step is going to be to put in the substrate. As you can see, I already started to do this, so I am using some Petco black sand. Sand is the best for shell dwellers because shell dwellers like to dig, and it gives just a good digging medium, because sand they can cut themselves on and that kind of thing, and it's just not, well, actually gravel and rocks they can. Sand's actually the best. You can use various different types. I've had pool filter sand in here, which is a more like tan sand. You can use clay sand, but I'm using black sand because the fish's colors will really be brought out using this, and I'm doing gold ocellatus species shell dwellers, so especially with them, they're very goldish colors. So I think that should, gold and purple, so I think their colors will really stand out in this. So then you just kind of want to use your hand and level it, and you can really put it however you want based on depth. You can raise it up towards the back, or you can just kind of leave it alone flat. I'll probably raise it up to the back, but I'm going to wait till I fill it up so I can kind of get a better perspective of this tank. So, hello everybody, we're back again, and as you can see, I have filled up the tank with water about maybe 3/4 of the way, and you can either scape with the water completely low to the bottom, or you can scape, with it high up. It really depends what you like. The water's a little bit cloudy. Do you want to clean your substrate out? I did. I probably didn't do the best job, but I think it'll look fine once I have the light on and stuff, and give it a couple of days to clean out, that kind of thing. But the black sand looks pretty good, and I placed some valves in area, contortion valve to the back, and as far as stuff that we're going to be able to escape with, I have purchased some lava rock at the local fish store. So I got all of this for about $45, so not a bad deal. Here's the old pool filter sand. As you can see, that stuff's tan. That works. I have fluorite black sand in this shell dweller tank for my Elite blog is Similis. But yeah, so I'll probably be using this stuff. I haven't tried it yet. I put it in the tank today, but I haven't actually had it in the tank for a long time. And then as far as shells, I got Escargot Shells right here. So yeah, you can use shells. I mean, you can use rocks from outside. These are all rocks that I got from outside, and skate with those, and you can make a pretty nice looking scape out of those. But you want to boil them and scrub them off. Probably boil for at least 30 minutes before putting them in the tank, and let them cool off. Obviously, unless you don't have any fish in there, and it's just, then you're gonna let it cool down. So yeah, we'll be back after I do some scapes. Just kind of screw around with rocks, kind of see what you like best. Same with the scapes. So thanks guys. See you. Alright, we're back. This is the last installment of the how to set up a shell dweller video, and wanted to just kind of show you guys the last step, which is to plug in your filter and lighting. You also might need to prime it, which is basically putting water into the top of the filter to get it started up. And with the heaters, sometimes you're going to have to let them sit in the tank. I think that's like a pretty major rule, so you might want to look that up online. I'm not that positive on that, but I think you're supposed to let them sit in the tank for a certain amount of time so that the temperature can equalize. And I know it might be a safety hazard to just turn it on right away, so check that out before you do that. But anyways, just kind of want to show you guys the final scape, go through it a little bit, and give some aquascaping pointers out, just kind of what I did, because I'm pretty happy with how it looks. Kind of looks like a nice like mountain in the middle, and I kind of made it off-centered so it's not just like right in the center. And that's one of the aquascaping tips, is not really to make things, your centerpiece shouldn't really be in the center because it makes it kind of look weird, and I don't know, it's just better to have things off-center a little bit, and that's what I did in this tank. The other one is to slope your sand up, and this is again an optional thing, but it helps add depth to the tank, and I like it. Sometimes I use it to my tanks. I usually do a slight slope. Others are more extreme than other tanks. But this one I did a decent slope. It's not too extreme, but it's still noticeable. So I like it. Also, as far as the shells go, I use Escargot Shells, and these are really good shells, especially for smaller species of shell blowers like Multi, Similis, Occies, Cygnus, Ornitopinus, Brevis. I have the Similis and Brevis, and Escargot shells work really well for them, and based off my knowledge and what I've heard from other people, I bet these would work for all those other species. Once you get to like Hecki, which are 3 inches, maybe even more, you might want to try and find other shells just to fit the tank a little bit better, and to fit the fish mainly. So yeah, as far as the rocks go, rocks are pretty important, I think, in shell lure tanks. Even if your shell lure don't use them that much, they're very good for sight barriers, and what that is basically just kind of blocking the viewing, or at least obstructing it, so that the fish don't have a direct line of sight to each other. And what I mean by that is, if you look right here for an example, I have a slope up and a rock in between, so that makes it so that it's pretty difficult for this fish to see the other one if they're just like hovering above its shell. I mean, if it wanted to, it could probably go over there, but it's not always going to be within direct sight of the other fish, so that should hopefully, help mask like aggression problems, and it'll just be better for the fish. They shouldn't be as stressed out because they're always seeing each other and fighting with each other, and especially that's good for, more aggressive species. Like I plan to get gold ocellatus for this tank, and they're more aggressive species compared to like something like Multifasciatus. Some of the shellies can be aggressive, like multis and brevis. I mean, my brevis are pretty aggressive actually. They bite. My male bites my hand, but for the more aggressive within their species, like ocellatus, maligris, speciosus. Usually the occies, or the ones that are related to the ocellatus group, are the more aggressive ones. But yeah, so that's basically it, guys. I mean, just also another tip is to try and add some live plants. Live plants are always good if your tank can handle them. If not, they'll just rot and screw up with your water quality, but they can be a good benefit, clean the water and provide oxygen. They just look good too. And also try and add caves. Caves are always good, just to add more space for the fish to go, and make good usage out of the space that you have in the tank. I mean, that's basically aquascaping tips, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please comment and tell me what you guys think. I hope this video was helpful to you guys, and if you have any questions or comments, just feel free to comment down below, and I'll try and answer them to the best of my knowledge. And also, if you guys have any video requests, feel free to put those down below too. I mean, I don't usually do videos like this that often, so if you're looking for more stuff like this, or plant or fish profiles, or just whatever, I mean, stuff, reviews on filters or something, just feel free to comment down below. So thanks again for watching, and I hope you guys all have a good night.